of competition goes a long way, and I know all about that, especially when it comes to wah-wah pedals. Well, I have some gigs coming up. I've got a gig in New Orleans. I've got a gig in Atlanta. I've got a gig in New Orleans, and then I'm in Connecticut, and then I'm in Provincetown, Massachusetts for a lot of the summer.
So you were in Atlanta first?
Yes, Wednesday, May 29th.
Where's that at?
Eddie's Attic.
Eddie's Attic.
Yes, it's actually in Decatur, but they say Atlanta. And it's just
that's how you pronounce Atlanta down there.
Yeah, Decatur. And they actually approached me. They got in touch with me and wanted to book me, and they thought that their audience would appreciate it. And I get every person I talk to down there, I've got fans down there doing the street team for me.
Oh, nice.
And they're always talking about the Indigo Girls, the Indigo Girls. So I think that the Indigo Girls started out at Eddie's Attic.
Oh.
So that's good. There's a lot of GLBT built in there, and then we get the guitar players in, and then we get the gonzo weirdos, and we get the families, we get everybody in. You know,
awesome.
The whole coalition.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
And then New Orleans?
New Orleans, Friday, May 31st at Cafe Istanbul, which is quite a great venue. And I have not appeared in either of these cities. So if you're down there, come on out. It's going to be a blast. The show is part theater storytelling, part rock concert. It's an interesting mix. There's a lot of guitar playing and comedy, funny observations.
Of course.
The audience gets to ask questions, appropriate questions.
What's the most inappropriate question anyone has asked you?
What's the most inappropriate live in a show?
Yeah.
What's the most inappropriate question?
I mean, some of the early cabaret shows are probably some pretty baudy activity, yeah?
Yes, pretty salty, pretty salty. I'm sorry, but I can't remember.
You know, sometimes things like that we can block out. Right?
I'm blocking it out. Someone at Joe's pub. Some drunk queen.
And then after that, you said you're in Connecticut. Do you know where?
Yes, I'm in New Milford, Connecticut at the Marial Center for the Arts. It's a barn, and that is June 15th.
Have you ever played in a barn before?
Yeah, I played there 2 years ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they filled the place. There was the ladies who lunch, all the Connecticut ladies.
Awesome.
Some of the kids, some of the gays, because it was Pride. And then I did I shredded to Metallica, and they loved it.
Ladies Who Lunch, they love shred guitar.
They loved it. These were Connecticut ladies. Connecticut ladies.
I got
standing ovation. I think I played for 2 hours.
Really?
Oh, I just going on and on with observations, and I had a piano player, so I could go off on tangents.
And then you're in Provincetown?
Yes, Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Uh-huh.
And I will have a show all summer.
All summer?
Yes. Wednesdays, starting in July.
Uh-huh.
But then I'll also be in a variety show called Showgirls that Ryan Landry puts on. And I'll get up and do usually a number or two.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sing some Judy Garland. I'll play guitar. Listen, they love it all. They love it all. Those boys love it all. They love the Judy. If I do a little Judy, if I do a little Barbara. Carlisle, how I love you, how I love you, my darling Carlisle. They just lose it.
That was wonderful.
A fan asked me in an Ask Me Anything, do you think guitarists use the wah as a crutch? And I said, yes, and I'm the worst offender. I said, and I have no problem with that. I will. Right. My use of the wah-wah pedal is utterly tasteless. It is for my own benefit, not for the audience's. I don't care. I love to step on it. It's fun. You can't stop me. Don't even try. And I said, of course, Kirk Hammett has the reputation as the #1 abuser of the wah-wah, but that is erroneous. I challenged him to a wah-off. So this was on Mark Agnesi's show. Mm-hmm. And so he posted it, and in the comments, Kirk Hammett accepted the challenge for the wah-off.
It's very brave of him.
It's very brave of him. I don't think he knew what he was getting into.
I don't think so either.
And now we're sort of bound up in scheduling and availability dramas. Hopefully we can pull off this schedule.
But he has not forfeited.
No. It's on. At some point, this challenge will expire, and if I go unchallenged, I will take the mantle. I mean, you just can't have this. Enough. You can't have this go on for all time.
No.
So yeah, so that's the wall.
To celebrate the wah-off, we're gonna give away a brand new wah. Would you sign it?
Yes, I'll sign it.
So
am I the one getting it?
Well, this is not the Mrs. Smith signature wah.
Dunlop, the representative from
Dunlop. I don't work. I've worked for different companies, but never for Dunlop. We'll sign it. You'll sign it. We'll give it away. How do you want to give this thing away?
What is my favorite wah-wah song? They have to guess.
And then the winner will be chosen randomly?
The first person to get the email in.
Oh.
It should be pretty easy to figure out if you Google me and you go down to YouTube. It should be pretty easy to figure out which song. Classic. It's a classic song.
I know.
Yeah, it's a classic song. So that narrows it. Which song, wah-wah song is my favorite?
Is it possible that I've performed it with you?
It's possible you have performed it.
I do know what it is. All right, so that's what'll happen. After this video goes live, first person to respond on YouTube. Let's say YouTube.
It's on YouTube. The video's on YouTube.
First person to respond on YouTube correctly wins a brand new Dunlop wah-wah pedal. Perfect. Signed by Mrs. Smith.
Signed by Mrs. Smith.
Kirk. No restrictions apply except that Kirk Hammett.
You can't win it. You already have your own. Sure. Yeah, he's slipping on left and right.
I wonder if you win. Sorry.
Win.
Sorry.
Yes.
When you win, you could sign his signature wah for him.
That's right. Thank you for having me. I hope the song turns out okay. I hope everything was recording.
I
hope my necklace wasn't clicking.
There's a reason why I'm always fundraising.
To read you episodes.
No, to upgrade.
Yes. No, you've got a great setup.
I've got
here.
a good setup,
impressed.
right? I got a nice camera. I got some nice monitors. I need a new laptop.
Okay.
It works. It's duct taped together.
It'll hold up.
Is someone here?
What was that sound?
When we just broke into this place, it said it was for sale.
What was that sound?
I don't know.
Go find out.